A happy Wednesday to all of you out there. We've moved our tasting up a couple days. We are doing our final whiskey of the quarter for 2025, and we will see who is going to be the #1 seed in the last bracket. My name is Wayne.
And I'm Rebecca.
And we are Your Bourbon Journey.
In alphabetical order, here are our Whiskey of the Quarter finalists. Bardstown Discovery 13, a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey by Bardstown Bourbon Company. The mash bill is a blend and the youngest is 8 years old. There was a secondary finish on this with American white oak and part of it in Hungarian oak. The proof is 110.8. Next is Fountain Run Bottled & Bond, also a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, distilled at Kentucky Artisan Distillery. Its mash bill is 65% hickory cane white corn, 20% rye, 12% distiller's malt, and 3% chocolate malt. It was aged 7 years, 4 months at a proof of 100. Finally, Patriotic Meri-COB, also a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey by Glens Creek Distilling. Its mash bill is 100% corn, made up of Bloody Butcher Red, Hickory King White, and Hoppy Blue. It was aged at least 36 months. Its proof is 105. So these are very different offerings, even though they are all Kentucky straight bourbon whiskeys. But what I love about Whiskey of the Quarter is all of these are in our Sweet 16 for Whiskey of the Year. So there will be no losers today. This is just being done for our final first, second, and third seed positions.
And so we will start off with glass A. Again, I have no idea what it is. Oh my gosh, I got a whiff of it and I haven't even come close.
It's sweet. Sweetness comes wafting up on this one.
This is butterscotch. This is caramel.
It's kind of like you walk into a candy shop.
Yeah.
You walk in and you just smell sugar everywhere. That's kind of how it smells. It's very inviting.
Oh yeah. Maybe a little, which is funny because we don't have one in the competition, a dusty funk.
Well, we do have a couple that have heirloom grains though. Two of them. It's got some great legs for me.
It does.
How about we go ahead and give it a taste? 2, Candidate A. Cheers.
Butterscotch, caramel. There is almost a dusty funk. I would almost swear I'm drinking a vintage bottle in some aspects. I really like it.
I'll say that for me, it takes you on the proper journey from the nose. I always talk about I want the nose to set up what the palate's going to get. It's not as sweet on the palate, but I'm still getting that butterscotch and caramel. It's just a deeper, darker version of it. And it's finishing really nice for me right now. I'm feeling it nice and warm. This is very good.
I enjoyed that.
Very nice pour. I don't think we're going to dislike any of these pours because they won Whiskey of the Month. Let's get serious here.
Yeah, if we sit there and, man, this thing sucks, I'm going to actually have to wonder about.
Like, what were we doing? Your palates do change. You might like something more than you did the day before or a week before or 6 months before. And we've had some bottles that seem to evolve.
Yes.
And the second time when we tasted them for Whiskey of the Quarter, they were different. They tasted different to us. So that happens. Oh, that smells really good. It smells like a bourbon I want to curl up with.
This is more of a caramel. There's a definite baking spice.
I'm getting a light cinnamon with hints of nutmeg.
That's a pretty good call.
I might even be getting a little bit of clove in there. Very faint.
By the clove, yeah.
I like it. And it's got terrific legs, great viscosity.
Oh yeah, really good. So, candidate B, cheers.
Cheers. That sits very nice on your palate.
Well, Houston, we got a problem. Man, that's really good.
It is really good. It tastes like you want bourbon to taste.
Yeah.
I know it sounds stupid. It's not overbearing in any area.
No.
Nothing's like jumping out and slapping you and saying, whoa, what was that? It's just sitting there in the most pleasant experience, just saying, I'm bourbon and I'm here for you. Well, that's not a very good tasting note. So it's really good. I think the proof is good. All these proofs are pretty close. The ages are similar in these two. So there's a lot of similarities, although there are two that have the heirloom grain in it, which makes it a little bit different.
I really didn't give any notes as far as what I found on the palate. I just put down real quick what I wrote for it. I put, wow. Because I have to really think about that in light of A as well.
So I also wrote one word. My one word was perfect. But I didn't give it 100. I don't do that. We don't even have a 100 scale available. Okay. You ready to go to C?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what this one brings. This has been super interesting.
I'm almost getting a little bit of a smell right now with it.
Oh, yeah, it's different on the nose. All noses were different.
Oh, yeah. That's interesting. There's sometimes where they kind of line a little bit, and the last one we did, we actually got fooled by one.
Our most recent December whiskey of the month, 3 noses were almost identical.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
This is fruit.
That's the sweetness on this is fruit. So it's very fruity, almost like apples.
Apples or pears.
Both, like you're having a fruit salad.
Honey blossom.
Yeah, everything is very fragrant. This smells like springtime to me.
I feel in some ways like these 3 that are on the table, I feel are what I'd want with a complete major league pitcher. This would be the changeup. Probably the previous one would be the fastball, and the first one would be the curve. And they all bring a very unique and interesting thing to the table.
It's got great legs too.
It does. So let's go ahead and cheers to candidate C.
C.
C. Everything I said about the nose is what I'm getting on the palate.
And I'm going to say that was the case with all 3 of these. We don't always get that. Sometimes it's here or there. And look at those legs just clinging on that glass. Oh my goodness. This is like a fruit salad in your mouth. It's bright, blossomy, it's floral. It's probably my big note for this one. Floral fruit. If I had to pick one right now as a winner, I'd have a really hard time.
My scores are 2 points apart into a very hefty 90.
Mine are very tight.
The next few parts here are really honestly going to probably determine who is the winner. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over the nose. What might take us 3 to 5 minutes is going to seem like 20 seconds to you.
Or less.
She speeds it up. Be right back.
Okay, we're back. And let's see. Wayne, why don't you share your 1, 2, 3 ranking?
Okay, well, my first is A, my second is C, and my third is B.
It's going to be really easy because I am the same. I went A, C, B. And it was really tough. But I think, and probably with you as well, the noses are fantastic, but A and C have really unique noses.
Yeah.
This is a bourbon nose, so these 2 got a little bit more of a kick for me. Wow, that's just a different kind of nose. Is that what you were thinking too?
Yes, absolutely. There's a distinction with both of them that's going to be really interesting. So we're going to speed things up as we do the taste. You will watch the $6 Million Man move fast.
All right, we have evaluated the taste. Again, just like the nose, they're very different, but they're all very good. I'll go first this time.
Okay.
My first place taste is B. Second is A. Third is C.
I had a tough time with this, but I ended up A is first, B is second, and C is third. So far, I'm very surprised by it.
So our next thing will be the finish. So that takes a little time. We also do a little bit of adjustment with our numbers if we feel like we need to move our numbers up or down. I think it's going to be a challenge. Of course, it takes a little while to get the finishes set in. So we'll be back in a bit. Okay, we're back on that. So Wayne, would you share your rank order for the finish?
Finish, I gave finish to B, then A, and then C.
And I think we matched up there. Finish for me went B, then A, then C. Very tight. So I did a little adjusting of my score and you did too. Do you have a clear winner for your group?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just...
It's close.
It's close. So mine are all very tight. So we'll just go A through C and we'll share the scores and see what our average is. For A, I gave a 94.
A, I gave a 95.
So we're at a 94.5. Huge score. For B, I gave a 96. That may be the highest score I've given all year.
Yeah, I gave a 94.
94, so we're at a 95 there. And then for C, I gave a 93.
I gave a 92.
So we're at a 92.5. So I think we are pretty clear, although it's only a half-point difference. Do we need to have any further discussion? We did not pick the same winner, so should we have an off-camera discussion about it, or are you comfortable with it?
I wouldn't mind having an off-camera discussion.
Okay.
Because it's a half point.
It's a half point, so we typically do this if it's within a half point or exactly tied. We have a conversation about why we picked it, because it's seeding, it's not leaving the contest, but we want to be as fair as possible. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. It was a really long discussion, and for various reasons, just talking about which taste. This is how we had to have a conversation, because we both love A and B so much. So we really debated, and we came down to what would we be comfortable drinking every day. And then it came down to, okay, what if we weren't allowed to drink anything but one of them for 6 months? And that's the only thing we could drink. And this is where that half point thing comes in. So we decided eventually just to go with the way the score came out. So there you go. So it comes out that B is number 1, A is number 2, and C is number 3. No losers here though. So let's start with the third place, which is C. C is number 2 here. And that is Michael Beach's Fountain Run, a fabulous bottle. If you haven't gotten
Excellent
this
bottle.
bottle off of Sealbach, you really need to go get it. I keep talking about we need to get a backup bottle for this, and now we definitely do.
It really, honestly, played well through the whole thing. It is a very unique flavor profile. If you're a person that likes fruit, this is it. Of course, it won Whiskey of the Month. It beat out Booker's and Elijah Craig in the month it won, which says a lot.
Yeah, because those are barrel-proof things.
Yeah, so it's an outstanding bottle, and I could probably bump it up like another point because it's the only one that's going to have a screw top in the competition.
It's just fabulous. It's
Yes.
really fabulous. And it's a one-time run. So if you haven't gotten it yet, you need to get out there on Sealbach and order it. Okay, well, let's see. We have gut feelings on this, but let's look at A was number 2. And that is bottle 3. And this is with one of our favorite places, Glenns Creek Distilling's Patriotic Meri-COB. And this is really tough because this is a fabulous bottle.
This is their first new release since 2021, I believe. And it's really outstanding. They decided to do something a little special. They had help from Tom Jones that came in and
Who really understands heirloom corn.
yeah, and David and John and the gang out there, they went with it, ran with it, and it's fabulous. David, I consider a friend, and believe me, what you just lost you says a lot, because this has been considered to be one of the better bottles for the year, as well as for the winter.
Which is, as fans call it, Disco 13 by Bardstown Bourbon Company. I think it's one of the best discovery releases they've had in a very long time. Probably my favorite discovery release they've had.
Yes, and it was really tough with this. I mean, it's outstanding. Like I said, this is a half point, and to give credit to a very large empire in Bardstown to have a small family-run distillery really come down to just a smidgen. And really now, basically what it comes down to is that they go into different rankings and in different
They'll be in
runs.
different brackets, basically.
Yeah.
Because at the end, when we start our Sweet 16 first of the year, it's going to be 1 seeds against 4 seeds, which are our 4 seeds are our ones that came in on playoffs. They were second Whiskey of the Month winners that we narrowed down by the top scorers for the year. Ones get to play against 4s, kind of like we do in the NCAA, right? And the 2 seeds, which this is a 2 seed, will battle 3 seeds.
Yep.
They could be battling it out again. Who knows? It's going to be all blind again. We're going to be shuffling them and doing all kinds of things. So we will see. But I'm excited. I think this is a great lineup. This may have been our hardest one of the year.
I think the last two we've had
two are really
have
tough.
really been tough, and they probably hold up to a lot of the earlier competition that we had. But we will see as we get into our tournament who we believe is the best bottle of the year. And so with that, I'm going to raise my glass to today's winner, which is Bardstown Disco Lucky number 13. And as Donna Summer said, let's dance the last dance. And they did it today. So cheers to all of you out there. If you like what we do, hit the subscribe button. Always remember to drink responsibly. And for today, to go back to the 70s and platform shoes with Disco 13. Cheers.
Cheers.